What's up, everybody? Back for another video. I know I took some time off, but if you watch the other video, you kind of know why I took some time off. But getting some prep work for a show that my wife got to do, and a little update on the printer as well. I actually had to have a service tech come out again and take a look at it. And it looks like the suction pump or one of the pumps in there went bad because I was getting bad. Loss of words. I was getting bad print nozzle checks on whitehead number 1, and I couldn't understand why, because I've been doing all the maintenance every day, all the time. So, you know, I don't know if it's an issue with the suction cap stations and the pumps, but hopefully they get that figured out, because that's just strange. But I'm still under warranty, and I'm definitely buying the extended warranty when it's time for me to, because stuff can get expensive if you got to do this stuff 2-3 times a year. But let's get into the video. I'm just, like I said, I'm doing some prep work and pre-treating and getting this going. And I know you guys see me doing this. It's to get the pre-treat through the nozzle and through the screen, because when you go to pre-treat something for the first time, you definitely want it to spray full capacity, because if not, it'll spray spotty, and then when you go to print, you'll get spots that are a little less colorful when it prints on it. And you know, if you're wondering why, that's why. So I pre-treated some the other day, and then I started having the issues with the white head. So right now I'm really just pressing some of these to get them, so I can get them printed, and then I'll be pre-treating the ones that I need to get done. Yeah, let's open up Garment Creator. Y'all know what time it is. Dun, dun, dun. Where is it? And the one thing I have been doing lately is turning my density way up, because it's been making it a little bit more brighter. So I've been trying them, each one. This is just red, so it's not too many color options, but when it comes out, you definitely see a difference. I've been noticing it. So if you want something to be a little bit more vibrant, I don't know everything about this program, so I by far am no expert, but I'm learning, and anything that helps me, I'll show you guys. So like I said, turning up that density, I noticed that, you know, yeah, it drops more color ink. And I'm still on my original ink packs from when I bought it with color, so you know what? I don't have a problem using a little bit more. Plus, also today, the Epson tech left his test ink with us, because he said, you know, he don't know when the next time he's going to use them. It's been 6 months since he used them, so he don't want them to go bad, so he left them. So it's more ink for me, and I got a whole nother color set in there because I didn't know when I was going to use it. So I know the ink does go bad over time, but I just start using it to make things happen. And another thing I was told when I called the other day to get the service tech to come out, that I didn't know and I was never told before, that when you do a heavy cleaning, they recommend that you, after you do it, you let the printer sit for an hour before you print or retest. They said that because when you do that, it warms up and heats up the print head to get all the ink out. When it's doing the flush of the print head, and then you just let it sit. And like I said, I was never told that. And he's like, yeah, most of the people don't tell you. And I get it. It's just like buying a car. Sales guy ain't gonna tell you every detail. So people who sell it to you, they sales guys. But now you know. But anything that I could do to help you guys. See what I was saying about misting and not spraying with the pre-treat. See how the top is not as white? That's what happens when the pre-treat don't spray it evenly. So now, yeah, it'll come out, but it ain't gonna look as good. And that's also where I'm doing, quality level 5. I do have to work on getting my fuse panel. I don't know if it's fuse panel. Anybody who's an electrician who knows. Fuse panel, whatever, you see how the light flickers as this heat press is warming up the element and running at operating temperature. I need to get this set up where I can run everything in this room and not pop a breaker. Because I want to be able to run 2 heat presses at the same time so I can press, print, pre-treat and keep it moving and not have to slow down production. It's also like I'm thinking about getting the large platen because I want to do more across the back of the hoodies later on, but I need a bigger heat press for that as well. So, one step at a time. One step at a time, though. Got to get some stuff taken care of. Get some of this load off so we can grow together. Stressful owning the business. Me and my wife own this business together, and I work a full-time job. So she don't see the fruits of her labor yet, and I get it. It's a lot, but one day she will. She'll have employees working for her, helping her do events, and be running this peacefully. Which, if you own a business, there's no such thing as peacefully, but you know what? It's a little bit more peace of mind when you can step away and handle something. Since I had this problem, back to the printer, since I had the problem with the print head not printing out good print nozzle checks, I didn't really, I haven't printed any colorful shirts or hoodies by upping the density. I did one where you can kind of tell the difference, but I want to do one that's like very vibrant so I can actually see what's what, like what's crazy, what's the color difference between an old one and a new one. And the one I did, my wife said you can see the difference between that two, but I really want one that's going like pop. You can really see it. Like I try to tell my wife, don't compare herself to everybody else, but you do have to always advance. But if you know the saying, comparison is the thief of joy. So we're doing well, but when you compare yourself to other people, it's never good, no matter how good you're doing. That person is doing better than you, but you don't know what they did to get there and how long it took them. And even if you do know, it worked for them, not for you. This is a part of the process that takes a while. Like I said, I had 2 heat press, I could be really moving. But it is what it is, guys. I didn't say why. If I did have 2 press, I do have 2 heat press, but I just don't have the capacity to run them both in this room at the same time. So wrapping up the last shirt of the day, or the evening, I should say, or hoodie, I should say, for the evening. Because I'm gonna, continue this video tomorrow. But as I was pulling it out, I noticed the machine said auto maintenance detected, crit head nozzles flogged. So right now it's running an auto clean. Let's see what it says, but just for proof, here it is, it's cleaning. So we'll know in a couple minutes if it cleans the heads or not. I really don't want to have this problem. Not even a few hours after the tech left. If he left here at 5, it's 11 o'clock now, Wouldn't be a good sign, but, maybe it's just needs it done. I only printed 9 hoodies, so it can't be anything I did. What's up, everybody? It's 2 days later. I stayed up yesterday till 3:30 in the morning, knocking stuff out. I had my wife helping me. So instead of filming, I just got to work because I went to work. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning, went to work, got here about 7:30, ate my food, and worked all the way until 3:30 a.m. So here it is, 3rd day, wrapping up a few shirts for my wife and get this going. All right, so as you see, it shows looks like everything's low. It's not too low. Everything's got good levels. It's just when the suction pump goes bad and it's not sucking it out, that chip just counts down based off what's pre-programmed for it to send out. So right now I'm just gonna do a front head nozzle check. Come on. It's a good print head check, so clean this up and get it going. Start prepping each design. All right, guys, so I'm still making the shirts. I'm on my last 3 shirts. It's been a few hours, but it's a hustle. I messed up 3 shirts, not by design, I pressed them wrong or anything. It's just I put the image a little too low, so it's sitting almost in the middle of the shirt instead of being 3 inches down from the collar. Rookie mistake. I just wasn't paying attention to it on the grid. I put it and I thought I moved it in Garment Creator to the particular spot, but I didn't. But you live and you learn. I got enough shirts to make up for it, thank God, because if not, it's kind of stressing. But it is what it is. But thank you guys for watching the videos. Anyways, thank you guys for watching videos. Like, subscribe, and I'll be making more content with, like I said, me and my wife. You know, she won't be speaking, you know, as much if she does until she gets comfortable. She's kind of introvert in a way, kind of shy. So I'll slowly introduce her and get her talking over time. But again, thank you guys for liking, subscribing, watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.